Grand Rising and good vibes. What is good, all of my emperors and empresses? Welcome back to my channel and this video. For those of you that are just now seeing my video and my channel, welcome and good vibes only to all of my new emperors and empresses. If you would like to get to know a little bit about me and my channel, go check out my first ever video on my YouTube channel. It basically is called New Beginnings, and it just talks a little bit about me and my channel. So now, without further ado, we're gonna get into this video. What's good, guys? So we're gonna get into this video. So as you guys know, for the title of this video today, I'm doing a tea time, and I'm just going to explain why you should just be careful on who you should trust in life, you know? So yeah, we're gonna get into this video. So for privacy, I'm not gonna say like anyone's name, so I'm just gonna make up random names for privacy. We're gonna get into this story time. So Carla, I was friends with this person, Carla, a few years back on my social media, and honestly, I didn't really have that many friends at that time. Like, I still do have like a few close friends that I consider family. Carla, I thought I could trust this person because honestly, they were just, at the time, they seemed like they were super genuine, super kind, super real, and they didn't seem like the type of person that would just secretly be envious or jealous or anything like that, or just irritated. But the reason why I'm trying to explain this correctly to you guys is because the way the story ends, y'all are gonna be like, what the heck? At first, I was not sure of this person, their behavior was really them just trying to let me know like they're really not cool with me like that. Like, I wasn't sure if that was the truth, you know, of what was going on. But I could feel the energy was just it wasn't it. It wasn't feeling friendly anymore. It was kind of like, oh, this bitch again.
Watch your profanity.
That kind of energy, you know what I mean? And that's why I was just like, I think I'm gonna have to just say bye to this person because, oh my gosh. I was at a point in my life as well, you know, where I lost a friend of mine as well in my life. I'm not gonna really get into that, but that's really all I'm gonna say. And I really just lost all hope in life when that person in my life passed away. Because that person that I was close to, and that was also my friend as well in school at that time, when I was still in school, they really helped me when I was in a dark point in my life, especially in high school. Not to forget, I was also getting bullied by people, but I'm not gonna get too much into that, and I'm not gonna name no names because privacy. If you know, you know. But I will say this, I'm super grateful that, you know, they did what they did. I feel like I can be confident thanks to them, because it's hard for people to probably understand why I'm saying this, but if I'm being honest, like, ever since people bullied me about my body, about my teeth, my smile, or just about anything like that, we'll just say that, they have just really helped me to love my body more. Honestly, people's projections have just made me stronger. I used to feel so shitty about myself, but thanks to you, it's like I'm glowing because you helped me see the insecurities that I was seeing in myself. So I am honestly grateful for people that bullied me, even though they bullied me about some really harsh things. it made me really realize, yeah, these people are saying this, and that about either my body or about my smile or whatever it is. But that's because they don't feel good about how they look. And then on the other hand, I'm thinking, well, oh shoot, I be having insecurities about how I look at times. But that was back then, baby. That was way back then, because now I'm feeling good about myself. I'm starting to show some skin off a little bit more. I'm not doing a whole lot, you know what I mean? But I'm just learning to embrace what divine spirit blessed me with, what the universe blessed me with, you know what I mean? I have a perfect, beautiful body, despite what anybody gotta say about me or how I look. Everything on my body is perfect, okay? I don't give a damn, period. After that, I was taken out of school. And then a few years down the line, when people are still like online bullying me and whatnot, we're not going to really get into that, but yeah, I went through a lot of bullying back then, and I'm so thankful it's over with. Like, oh gosh, I can't even with that. I lost my guy best friend, and I'm not really going to get too much into that, but it just really broke me because I was just like, dude, I felt so like hopeless in my life because they truly helped me when I was going through some really dark times in my life. And thanks to them, like, they literally gave me another chance in life. They helped me see things in a more better perspective, a more positive point of view. And they just really helped me be able to feel grateful and just be a humbled version of myself. And I am eternally grateful for that. And yeah, so after I lost my guy best friend, I started talking to this one friend of mine that I thought was my friend. But anyways, all I know was that at the time, you know, I had this online friend. For privacy reasons, we're gonna call them Carla. So Carla and I were talking because I just needed someone to be there for me as a friend and support me as a friend, you know. That's literally all I was asking for because I was at my freaking darkest moment in my life. And I just literally, honestly felt like, trigger warning, I didn't want to live. I didn't care about life. Didn't care to live after that had happened. I felt like, you know, when they passed away, it was just like a part of me lost that safeness. You know what I mean? That reassurance of feeling safe and stuff. Like, it was just, you know, it was. So that's why I'm saying, you know, it was a really dark moment in my life. I was talking to this person about, you know, just the friendship that me and my best friend that I was close to, the friendship, the bond we had and stuff. And I got really deep. I got really personal with this person, you know, like, it was just
honestly just shocking, and it was truly disgusting. It was sickening, is what it was. It was sickening to me. I felt disrespected. I felt uncomfortable. I felt betrayed. But, anyways, we're just gonna say this. So, I'm trying to think of how I want to put this. Later on, down the line in my life, I'm trying to remember this all because, y'all, whew, it's hard to remember things that happened like a couple years back. If you know, you know. Sometimes it just be like that. But things were starting to really like crumble in my life. Like, I was starting to find out who people really were. There was a lot of situations as well in my life that were just totally not okay and unacceptable, and I'm so grateful that I got out of that when I did, because good golly. No, I'm not really gonna get into that because I don't feel like it. I just, no, that's too deep, too personal. It's YouTube. No way. I'm not about to, no. But I just will definitely say this. I am just really proud of everything I have overcame and everything I have just, I don't know how to say this, but I guess, I guess dodge around everything. I'm proud of everything that I've dodged around, like everything that, has came at me like that. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. You know what I mean? Like, missed me with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm straight. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Thank you very much. Missed me with all of it. In that part of my life, oh goodness, things started to get a little bit more stressful, and we'll just go with that. And so I was starting to feel even more hopeless because I felt like everybody in my life was busy with something in their life, and the people pleaser part of me felt like I just didn't want to be a burden. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to bother anybody, but they were the only person I really felt like I could talk to. So I talked to them about everything that was happening in my life, and I even got deep and personal with that too. And that was something, I don't have regrets, but I do, like, feel stupid for that, But lesson learned. I won't ever do that again. Like, before anyone comes into my life, like, you're gonna have to prove to me that you genuine. Like, and I don't want no 100%. I want 1,000% genuine. Okay? Like, I want 1,000. Real. Only the realest of the realest. Okay? Period. Like, I don't play any of that ish no more. Like, I'm in such a better perspective and mindset and energy in my life. Everything is working out for me in my life, Everything that I want that is going to make me happy and make me feel at peace in my life and make me feel loved and supported. You know what I mean? If it's going to bring me purpose and it's going to bring me peace and love and only the realest of the real, you know what I mean? And purity, divine purity, like, that's all I ask, Like, I already know I got it good like that, because you know what? I've worked on myself like that, So that's what I'm saying. I don't put up with none of the fakes. And also, I will say this too. I'm intuitive. I can tell when a person is wearing a mask. If you know, you know. I can tell when you're faking your emotions with me. I can tell when you're playing it cool with me. I can tell when you're shrugging me off or you're giving me a side eye. I can tell when you're staring me down. I'm literally an empath. I can read your emotions and tell if your bullshit meter is going off towards me. Okay? So don't play none of that ish with me, because I can tell. Empaths, we know when someone is full of shit, and we have no filter. That's one thing you don't want to fuck around and find out about with an empath. Is we have no filter, and if we see something not right with you, we're gonna say something. Patricia! It's not that we're being mean. We're trying to let you know, like, hey, you can either go somewhere else with your vibe, or I don't know, but you need to calm down, cause no ma'am. No ma'am. As I was saying, I was talking to Carla. Finally, as like all of that stuff was ending in my life, I update them about that too. And all of a sudden, this is how I know like the energy was switching up, because the messages, like, I remember them going from, oh my gosh, that's so awesome, I'm so happy for you, da 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 da. Just, they used to have like these little paragraphs to me talking about how they were so happy for me, and then the messages started getting shorter, and it went from, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you, congratulations, da 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 da, to, okay, that's nice, and that's it. And I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with you? Like, are you okay? When I first got to know Carla used to send me short paragraphs, not super long paragraphs, but when like I accomplished something, or it was like my birthday, they would send me these little like short paragraphs about how they were happy for me, or wishing me a happy birthday, or something like that. You know what I mean? And they'd even send me all these cute little gifts and stuff like that, being sweet to me. And then all of a sudden, it changed from that to, okay, that's nice, with a period. Why'd you put a period next to it? It's just kind of the way like it sounds when you put a period next to it. It sounds like, okay, that's nice. Like a sentence. It's not like, oh, okay, that's nice, you know? That's not being... It just sounds like you're being more straightforward, and that's why I was like, oh, are you okay? Did I do something wrong? Like, I thought I did something wrong, and I was like, you okay? Carlo. I'm sorry. So, and then, next thing you know, it went from all of that happening to when, you know, things all of a sudden getting better in my life. Real quick. Things started getting better in my life, and I was feeling really great about it. And that's when I started seeing Carla's true colors. Oh boy. So, I remember when I started like making all these posts of me, you know, feeling more confident about myself, because, you know, things were starting to get better in my life. Like, for one, I used to go to this one school, I'm not going to say the name of it, but I used to go to this one school, and they just kept giving me issues, and long story short, they just didn't treat me very nicely. So I was just like, I'm not wanting to be here anymore because I feel uncomfortable, but also as well, I just feel like I'm not getting anywhere being here. I just don't feel like, sorry y'all, my eye was like bothering me for a second, but I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. I felt like I wasn't gonna graduate being there, so I was just like, take me out of here, like I don't care. So I got taken out of there, and then now I'm doing this awesome online school that I'm doing currently this year, and I will be graduating at the end of this year. So feeling good, and let me not like have that happen. Anyways, as I was saying once again, I started feeling way better about myself because, I started that online school a couple years back. I'm not going to say the name of it because of privacy, but I definitely will say this. I have definitely been doing so much better with this online school I'm doing now, and oh my gosh, I barely have any issues with this school that I'm doing now. So, period. I'm feeling like that woman, you know what I mean? Not that girl, that woman, that mature, educated, divine woman, that empress. I'm that queen. I'm that empress. You know what I mean? Period. I'm that high priestess. Period. But anyways, as I was saying though, as things were getting better in my life, I started making all these like Facebook posts on my social media and stuff like that. And I noticed this person, as in Carla, was starting to like not interact with my stuff as much anymore. Like, at first, she was loving a couple of my posts here and there. Like, she used to like love all of my stuff, and then she went from loving certain posts, like she'd pick and choose kind of thing, you know what I mean, on like what I was feeling happy about, what I wasn't. The way like they were switching up with the reactions, I could just tell like it was weird. Carla was literally picking and choosing certain posts to only heart. There wasn't a like, there wasn't even a comment. They would just only heart certain posts, you know what I mean? And it was just, I don't know, it was hard to explain. Like, at first, like, I thought the same thing to myself, like, girl, it's okay, don't trip. Like, she's just doing her own thing. Let her do her, just mind your business, it's okay. It's okay. Don't think anything of it. At first, like, I thought something of it because I was like, well, that's weird. Normally, they love all of my posts, and I was just like, that's a little weird. Okay then. So I just kind of went with it and was like, whatever, I'll just let Carla do their thing. So I did. And then out of nowhere, it went from hearts to likes on certain posts. It went from hearts to likes. And then I was just like, okay, this is really weird. This is really suspicious. Like, what are they trying to prove to me right now when they're doing all of this? Because it's like I can see what they're doing. I'm not freaking retarded. I'm an empath. I'm intuitive. I can tell when someone's pulling bullshit with me. You know what I mean? So you can't try that with me if you wanted to, because you can't. You can't. I will find out either way. But anyways, it went from likes to like all of a sudden they're bringing just comments. And then all of a sudden, like, this is when it started getting even fucking weirder. This is when it started getting even weirder, y'all. Get this. Things get even better down the line, right? Because listen to this. Listen to this. I'm finally in the most healthiest, most happiest, most purest, most loving, most divine and genuine and pure and just truest relationship I've ever been in my life. I don't care if my man is not my husband. I will call him my husband, even if we're not married. I don't care, okay? Because he's gonna be my husband either way. Period. But my man is literally such a blessing and such a miracle in my life. My man literally came into my life when it was at its darkest, and I literally did not give a fuck about my life. Like, he helped me see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? He helped me heal on a spiritual level. And I never thought I would even experience something so powerful, so divine, so loving, and amazing like that. This is a love that I never thought that I would ever encounter in my life. Like, as Juice WRLD said in one of his songs, oh my gosh. I can't remember exactly how he said it, but he was saying something about this type of love doesn't always come and go. Something like that, you know what I mean? But I was just thinking to myself, like, dude, this love is just absolutely one of a kind. I mean, as Betty White said with her husband, you know, why would I want to marry anybody else when, you know, I already had the best I could have ever had? She didn't exactly say it like that, by the way, but that's how I remember it, and that was sort of like the best way I could rephrase that, if you know what I mean. But that's how I feel about my man. Like, I don't see myself with nobody else but him. Like, that's my other half. We are one. You know what I mean? Like, we in this for life. We in this for ever. Like, even in other lifetimes, that's my man. That is mine. We are one, not two. Just because there's two of us doesn't mean we're two. No. Bitch, we are one. We are in this together. Okay? Period. Get you a relationship like that. It makes me sad how people can settle for people who aren't on the same vibration as them. Not only that, but it's just like, dude, find your other half. Find the person that is your other piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's how I feel about my man. He's the other piece that's missing to my heart. You know what I mean? He's the other piece that was missing to my soul. You know what I mean? If that's understandable. All I'm trying to say is that when my life started getting better and I got into the most healthiest, most non-toxic, most purest, loving, supportive, and amazing relationship ever, people just started showing how they truly felt. Like, let me tell you something.
Right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
All I know was that when I started making posts about me and him and whatnot, like, all of a sudden, Carla and other people that I was originally friends with automatically just started, like, making the most rudest comments on my stuff. And not even that, but when I was just having one of those days, if you know, you know, I was having a mental crisis. After that had happened, all I know was that Carla made a really nasty comment, and so I just took a break off of social media, off of there, because I was just like, dude, I'm having a mental crisis, and the worst possible thing you could be doing right now is giving me this rant. I don't have time for that. I'm having a mental crisis. I need support, not discipline. I don't need a lecture. You are not my teacher. You are supposed to be my friend. You are not supposed to be telling me off like these other bitches are. Excuse me, but it's true. That's what they were being. They was being nasty, okay? But anyways, as I was saying though, all I know was after that, I went back on social media and I started making much more positive posts again, and then they weren't like reacting or commenting to my posts, and it was just really weird because I was thinking to myself like, dude, why are you acting so weird all of a sudden? Like, I don't simply understand this. Why are you pulling this ish with me? I've done nothing to you but be a supportive friend, and I've been there for you when you needed it as well, hunty. But you're not ready for that conversation, are you? Alright. Level up, honey, because apparently you're not on my level. You are not in alignment with me. Thank you, but no next. It's thank you, but no next for me, honey, okay? Period. But yeah, they just started acting weird. And so finally, one night, this is gonna sound weird of how this even all went down, but one night, I actually had a dream about Carla. And normally, I don't have dreams about people unless, you know, someone's pulling some shit that I don't know about. It's just spirit, as in divine spirit in the universe, saying, hey, you need to keep your eyes on this person because they're trying to pull some weird stuff with you. Be careful of that person, okay? Do not be too personal with them. Just be careful. Keep your distance, but be careful. So that's what I did. I just started distancing myself as well, minding my own business, doing my own thing, because I was starting to actually feel happy in my life, and I'm not gonna let no negative Nancy rain on my parade because Alexa, play Taylor Swift. You need to calm down. Like, seriously. Once again, Alexa, play Taylor Swift. You need to calm down. Because for real, that's what needed to happen. Because holy crap, like, they were just making it so obvious, as in Carla, that they did not like me and they want nothing to do with me. So I was just like, alright, cool. I'm just gonna distance myself if you're gonna be that way too, because I'm not dealing with no fake snake in my life. Period. I just rhymed. Finally, one day, I talked to my man about it. My man also can tell when a person is BSing as well. And so that's when I asked him, I was just telling him all the signs that this person was doing, telling him what was going on, and you know, I even pulled out the tarot cards to see what was up with Carla. Cause baby, you're not finna play no weird games with me, okay? Cause I don't do that. I rebuke that, okay? Period. I still wish you well, but I rebuke all that BS. I was right. I was right. They were being really snarky because they were actually irritated because, you know, they were just tired of me. And apparently because, you know, things were starting to get better in my life, they were low-key jealous. And that's when I was like, no, you gotta go. Bye, bitch. No way. No absolute fucking way. You can miss me with that bullshit. I wish you well, but goodbye. I am not dealing with that shit in my life because my life only is surrounded with divine love, divine purity, protection, good vibes only, and just everything good, everything that makes me feel at peace, everything that makes me feel happy. in my little family, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to let you guys know that you should be careful of who you trust, because it doesn't matter how old a person is or who they are or how you met them. Be careful of who you come across, because people are snakes. People can try to act all nice and stuff, but I can guarantee you at the end of the day, do not let people be fooling you, okay? Don't let people make you feel like you tripping. Because you know what? It is the little things that matters to you, okay? Because sometimes, you know, people will do the littlest things to upset a person, but it's like, you don't realize this, but that's all the red flags. That is the red flags. The little things are the red flags, because that's the bullshit that you're pulling in that person's life. Period. Thank you for listening to this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And with all that being said, I'm going to transmute all of that negative into a positive by saying there are good people out there in the world, okay? There are some people that, you know, I know that are actually pretty cool, and they're pretty chill. And, you know, I don't have a problem with anybody that I'm cool with. Life is good. And if you don't have that in your life, then you need to change something, okay? Because if you don't have people that you're cool with, you are chill with, and don't give you any issues, then something needs to change, okay? I'm just trying to help you, but I can't help you unless you help yourself, okay? Period. Thank you guys so much for listening to this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I also want to let you guys know I will be having more content coming out soon. And I also want to let you guys know some really good news. I finally got my ring light stand fixed, so now I can make more videos, and I'm actually using it right now currently. So yeah, now that my ring light is all fixed, I can make more videos, and I don't have to figure out how to keep my phone from not falling on me, because good golly, them last couple of videos I made were a little bit, oh my gosh, but it's okay. I'm not gonna judge it, because you know what? I had to do what I had to do because my ring light was broken, and I had to figure out a way to record my videos. So, but yeah, new content coming out soon. Stay tuned, and I also want to wish you all well and have a good day, and remember to spread the love and to spread the positivity. So yeah, alright guys, bye all my emperors and empresses. See you guys in the next video.